Elizabeth Dixon was just 11 months old when she died. Her parents have spent the last 13 years trying to get answers to their personal tragedy. James Ingham has the story.
Elizabeth Dixon was born prematurely. She spent most of her short life in hospital at Frimley Park in Surrey and Great Ormond Street. She died shortly before her first birthday when a newly qualified nurse looking after her at home failed to clear her breathing tubes.
The assurances have been that all the nurses would be fully qualified, tracheostomy trained, paediatric nurses, but it became apparent that they were not.
Elizabeth's parents also believe mistakes made at both hospitals played a part in her decline. For more than a decade, Anne and Graham have fought for answers. Their hopes were raised last week when the head of the Care Quality Commission said it would establish an independent investigation.
They've not had resolution. They feel nobody's listened to them, including CQC, and we're taking some action to work with NHS England where they can use their powers to carry out a much more historic investigation to see if we can actually get some resolution to those individuals.
But just a few days after this board meeting, the couple's hopes have been dashed. NHS England will now not be involved. It will be the Care Quality Commission which carries out a review alone. Anne and Graham say this simply isn't good enough. They say the regulator doesn't have the power or the remit to probe as deeply as they'd like.
It's devastating. It shows us that they don't have the same ethos as us, that they're not interested in patient safety and learning from what's gone wrong and making improvements.
NHS England has told us in a statement,
"We have worked closely with the CQC on this issue and we hope Mr and Mrs Dixon will have confidence in a process that will be independent of the NHS and tell it like it is. We will continue to follow the review with care to see if there is more we need to do."
Those words, though, are of little comfort to Anne and Graham, who have no faith in what's now being offered. James Ingham, BBC South Today.